Okay, so our next game tonight, our second game for the night, is going to be Dark Sun Shattered Lands. Now that everyone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, because one of the clips is me just saying Battletoads like 1,000 times. So this is an AD&D game that I picked up the copy off of GOG. Okay, and so this is one of these, and when I say AD&D, yeah, it is using a full second edition AD&D rule set, it looks like. I looked into this some. It does also have a full-on manual. So, yeah, including like the list of all the spells that you can get here. And of course, wizard spells are distinct from cleric spells. There's also some psionics that can be used. It has a full bestiary. Descriptions of classes and races. I liked especially here, where is it? Yeah, this depiction, the descriptions of character races are pretty good. Humans are the predominant race on Athos. The average human male stands between 6 and 6.5 feet tall and weighs 180 to 200 pounds. Are you average? I hope so. The average female weighs is 5.5 to 6 feet tall and weighs between 100 and 140 pounds. Well, so it also has, this game has, I said it was AD&D, and yeah, dwarves, elves, whatever. But it also has two to my knowledge, non-Tolkien races. The moles, an incredibly tough crossbreed of humans and dwarves. They retain the height and cunning of the human while durability and raw strength of the dwarf. 6.5 feet tall. They're always male, which is interesting. So if they're moles, does that mean they're like mules? So they're infertile? And the thrycreen, which are like insects. Yeah, they are infertile. Okay, interesting. And we have our description here. Jareth's journal. From Jareth the Bard, which helps to describe our little setting here. I am Jareth, an itinerant bard, lately of Draj. I had the dubious honor of spending time condemned to the arena, a noble whom I poisoned regretfully survived. Thankfully, my family was able to bribe a Templar with some magic fruit, like you do. While locked in the slave pens, I was able to learn about the other slaves' lives. These illuminate the great challenges of surviving in Draj. The slave most philosophical about his plight was a half-giant named Gareth. A gladiator of some repute, he had won many matches for the noble house of Tehuactl. He also had a misguided loyalty to his master. Thus, when a Templar came and suggested he lose his next match, Gareth broke the Templar's neck. In return, his master declared this an escape attempt and condemned him to die in the royal slave pens. He is still not bitter, but now seeks to escape to freedom. One of the most bizarre prisoners is the thrycreen, Tarim. She had been hunting city troops on the salt flats west of Draj when she was trapped by a powerful Templar. Rather than kill her outright, the Templar sent her to the arena so that her death could entertain the masses. While she doesn't mind the fight, she misses the hunt and the freedom of the wasteland. Seleucus was a favorite of the Sorcerer King, destined to become one of the great gladiators of his time. He was pampered and allowed to spend time unescorted in the city. Alas, his brilliance led him to temptation. The Veiled Alliance convinced him to learn the ways of the Preservers. Foolishly, he set aside his gladiator's weapons and took to the arcane path of magic. His masters were shocked and condemned him to the slave pens. I believe they hoped to force him to return to his gladiatorial skills to survive. However, I am sure he will not do so until he has mastered the spells of the Preserver. The beautiful Saria is the offspring of a foolish human slave girl and a roguish elven caravan master. Her father left for other cities before she was born. Saria spent her youth on the street, stealing to survive. Before this life could wear her down, she was caught picking a preserver's pocket. He took her out of the city and trained her in the east, near the volcano. She discovered peace amidst the harsh landscape. She learned to call on the spirits of earth as well as how to master the preserver's dangerous art. She might have stayed forever, but a slaver band captured her and killed her benefactor. At the auction block, she used her spells to slay a Templar. Now she lives in the pens, seeking a way back to the wasteland. Those condemned to slavery without connections such as mine can only find freedom by fleeing into the wilderness. Travelers tell me of whole villages of freed slaves eking out an existence near small watering holes. Individually, these villages are so weak that a city patrol or band of raiders can wipe them out with ease. There are very few slaves that have any planning or leadership ability. I believe that a strong personality could unify them into a dangerous force. I know that the Dragian Templars are beginning to share this view. I have heard rumors of a punitive expedition to clear the wastes of these villages all the way to the Silt Sea. So my understanding looking into this is that, yeah, the setting of this game and all this is basically people's favorite part. Which is kind of neat. So that's why I kind of want to explore a little bit of the text here and the lore and all that. Athos, the world of Dark Sun, was once as pleasant as any other, but after many thousands of years, powerful mages found ways to gain power through draining the planet's vitality. Can you imagine a world where people became very powerful by draining the world's vitality? Maybe by extracting resources of some type from it, and the extraction of those resources then actually did harm to... Mines played out, rendering metal extremely rare and valuable. Scarcer still were any sources of water. The creatures of Athos were twisted by the free use of magic. They constantly adapted to harsh conditions. New monsters emerged from the deep desert to plague the remnants of man. Now the only stable concentrations of humanity are in tightly controlled city-states. Without exception, these are ruled by vicious sorcerer kings, the last remnants of the wizards who depleted Athos. These kings call themselves gods and rule through a religious organization known as the Templars. Their rule is uniformly harsh and capricious, and a large proportion of the populace is enslaved. Only the strongest can feel any measure of safety because the Templars can condemn anyone without a trial. The few places with any freedom are isolated villages founded by escaped slaves. Though free, life in the wastelands is precarious. Water supplies can fail, marauding monsters can devastate a village, and slavers are a constant threat. Until these tiny villages can look beyond day-to-day survival and ally with one another, they are unlikely to survive more than a few years. Shatterlands takes place in and around the city-state of Draj, ruled by the sorcerer king Tektuktle. How'd I do? I get that right? So, I had wanted to do a little bit more prep here than I had the time for, but yeah, so we're doing basically the default character party. Yeah, it is kind of a post-apocalyptic fantasy world. They've drained the land of the power for magic, so. Preservers use only what they must. They're trying to preserve the land. Yeah. So here we go. By order of the mighty and omnipotent King Tektuktle, all slaves fit to carry a sword shall fight in the arena. Death shall be the gladiator's payment for weakness. Let the games begin! Sorry, Arrow. I really... We'll be okay. Should make one character? I can go back and do that then. I love this little action thing, though. Okay. Battletoads. No, it is not Battletoads. This is Dark Sun Shattered Lands. So here, quit. Good. The quit button working well. Man, that just gets all the way out of it. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it's an old CRPG that's using AD&D. Okay, that gets going, and then tab out, tab back in, and now I have a windowed interface. This is also my first time playing this. This was got into the queue by Kirkula. So let's go ahead and create a character then. Okay. Yeah, exit to DOS. So this is a later kind of re-release for it. But even then, we're running it in a DOS box. So. Name Tejun. No. We can roll these over and over. Okay. Female human? She is almost as muscular as I am. Yeah, you'll get there. Strength 17, dexterity 15, 16, 15, 17, and of course, 17. I can just set them to whatever. Okay. So this character is going to be based on me, so of course she's going to have max stats in every characteristic. Like I do, in real life. True neutral? Yeah, right. Okay, I can't go below neutral, huh? Okay. Doop. Okay. Well, that reset all this. Am I spending something by setting them all to max? So I can just make my character a super character. All right, yeah, we'll do it. Side disciplines. Telepathy. Queen. Okay, I guess I'm done. I could also do... I always want my chaotic evil party. Okay. $45. And that we can't change. Okay. Yeah, the psi points. Okay. I think I looked at the class stuff a little, and fighter, like gladiator, just makes it harder to gain levels, and then gets you like 1 extra AC point later. I think I'm good. Okay. And we can add one of these other people that's already resting if we want. Seneca? No. Atticus? Sure. Chandra? Okay, that's a big bitch. You're in. And let's make somebody who's something... The female half-giant, I do like. Yeah, here we go. Dizigglespie, okay. This is such a bizarre... Why is there a character creation system that I can just max out everything on? You're also chaotic neutral. And, can you be our cleric, I guess? Fire. Okay. Okay, and what's your deal? Fighter. Fighter, psionic. Okay, well, I already have fighter queen, so... Let's toss together some more characters real quick. It's not that hard to make them. Female dwarf. Check that bitch out. Okay, we'll get our female elf. Thief. Chaotic neutral, you got it. And how about some P metabolism? Yeah, multi-class works. I thought that was kind of the way it worked in AD&D, where like you had to be a non-human and then you started both simultaneously. I thought that's how that always worked there. Roxpar. We gotta do that, lady. So she'll do fighter psionicist, so that's multi-class. Not very smart. Wisdom cannot be changed at all. And charisma, you only got it with the guys who really like, you know. Okay, and you got all 3 of those. Awesome. Let's do it. Okay. Tactile is ordering games. You really tell a nation is dying when they just start having, you know, combat sports at the capital. This day, the mage Selgor will battle a fearsome rampager. Watch and enjoy. Do not worry, Queen. Your turn will come soon. Stand back and watch the battle. Gladiators, step forward into the arena. And now I'm just controlling it. Oh, behold the gift of your King Tectoctile, vicious defender of Draj, the gift of battle and death. Monster trainer, release your horde. Okay, so. And as soon as we get into the thing with the monsters here, then the party does actually deploy. So we're starting with Queen, who's just a fighter. So she's gonna go up there and get some hits. Okay, now we're on Sticky Fingers. She is a thief and... Wait, what is her... She has a sling. Okay. Well. No, that did the approach. Okay. Now in Dizigglespie. Alright. These gladiators are tough, aren't they? Okay. Not doing Vor. Did not land a hit. Nope. Digzigglespie. Not a surprise the monster died. It had been sick anyway. It could barely stand. It was so weak. Sticky, can you land a hit or not? What are we doing here? Okay. Ooh, good hit. Attention gladiators, go back to the pens to heal your wounds. The citizens of Draj grow impatient with delays. The crowd throws money down to you. Luck seems to be on the side of the gladiators this day. Yell something back at the announcer? Yeah, I'm a yeller. What do I say? You're lucky I'll let you live. What? You upstarts, take this! Monster trainer, release the monsters! Oh. Okay. You're hidden back there, aren't you? Nope. So we'll give Sticky Fingers some flesh armor. All right, Dizigglespie, what spells do you have? Shillelagh, Entangle, Cure Light Wounds. She got whacked, so let's do that. Wow, it healed a full 2 health, huh? Hot damn. Okay, well, Queen, let's do some stuff. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, 1d8. Okay. Well, threatening the announcer seems to have gotten us killed, basically. And that's it for Dark Sun Shattered. It's okay. We'll start again. Sticky Fingers. Not doing Vor. And Zigglespie. All right, let's try this again. Okay, buttons for using ranged weapons. Okay. So this manual seems to think I should be getting icons to do these various activities. I don't know that I was seeing those, but let me actually pay some damn attention. Right click changes the icon. Yeah, okay. He died like a bitch. All right. And I'll remind everybody, if you want to put a game into the queue for by request, 5 gift subs will do it for you. It is a diverse collection of games. And if it's something expensive, you're going to have to get it for me too. Okay, Dizigglespie. And I don't think any of the spells here were immediately useful. I don't know what Bless does. Okay. Well. Yeah, okay. Still on Dizigglespie. Then we have Sticky Fingers, who has yet to land a hit. Keeps it up. Not doing Vor. Get in there. Okay, Queen. It's our party of 4 bitches fighting monsters. The insect seems like the best by far. Yeah, I think I'm picking that up on the thieves, that they're not super good at melee or fighting at the moment. Not doing Vor, get in there. Oh, this time we got a second wave of monsters for some reason? Sticky Fingers, can I have you do anything else, or... Because I had you do flesh armor last time. We don't have anything for that. Okay. Ah. Oh, the sling. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. I gotta fight some other bugs. Or Thrycreen. Queen, get in there. Okay. Zigglespie. You are worth everybody else put together. The crowd is awed by your awesome fighting ability. They begin chanting your name and tossing money down to the arena floor. Do I yell something back? Yes. What do I yell? You're the best announcer I've ever seen. Well, thanks! Okay. We are in the game. Took a little bit. Queen plus 3 bitches just fighting. Oh, does save make the game close? What the fuck? Battletoads. Okay. All right. Boy, I guess it really doesn't want to let you save scum, huh?
Experience bish.
That is not what I expected. Okay, see arrow. All right, here we are. We got some money. And we can look around. The way she moves makes me wonder if I should turn down the number of cycles on the DOS box, but... She's got some shoes. Leather boots, okay. Tied up prisoner. Speak? I'm so thirsty. Help me. Should I untie you? Yes! I'll free you. You cut him free from his bonds. How's it going? Who are you? I'm Queen! Help, water, just a little. Where's water? No answer. Okay. See ya, buddy. Since you will not leave, you must fight. Okay. Look, all right, we're going, buddy. Well, let me... A two-handed bone Geithka. Man, it gives... I love that it gives the damage just immediately in D&D terms. 2d4 minus 1. Okay. Take it. Is this the exit? No. Oh, come on. Not doing vor. Get in there. Sticky fingers. Oh, I accidentally had sticky fingers shoot Digzigglespie. That's a shame. Well, that's me being stupid. Is there something else here? Oh, there is. Okay. Sticky fingers. Okay, nothing. Not doing vor. Get in there. Good stuff. Digzigglespie. Okay, you're guarding. And queen. Guard. Got it. Okay. You are incredible. Okay. Sticky fingers. Guard. Queen. Get up there. Guard. Sticky fingers. Nope, nothing. Okay. Getting closer. Guard. Nothing. So she must not have like a path or something, a line of sight to actually do the thing. Queen, kill them. Oh, nope. Did they kill Digzigglespie? Oh, come on. The crowd is awed by your awesome fighting ability. Heal warrior. Yell something back at the announcer. No, I think I'm good. Get some money. Okay, let's see if we... So they want us to go back to our pens. That's up here? Yeah, okay. This corridor leads down to the slave pens. Do you wish to continue? Why would anybody not want to go down to the slave pens? These are the slave pens. Look at this face. Man, are you okay, dude? I'm Kurzak, leader of the guards. Follow me. I'm here to lead you to your cell. Carmine, you've actually beat this? Wow, okay. This is my first time touching this. Tell me about your job. Guard work is pretty routine. I take them to the arena. Sometimes I bring them back to the pens. It beats working on the pyramid. You must not get paid well. I'm compensated by my love of my work. You love your work? I enjoy seeing you fight in the arena. It's not the worst life. Now get moving. Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds right. How's it going, buddy? Leg crusher, huh? It's Kurzak. You want to talk to? I'm just the monster trainer. Okay, see ya. That's a door. So, how are we doing? Can you cure light wounds yourself? Good. That is just amazing. Okay, well, that's all your spells for the day. Good stuff. Dizzy Gillespie. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Dizzy Gillespie. Do you have... You know, superior invisibility might have been useful. I probably should have done that. Okay, well. Do we have somewhere we can rest, or... Place to rest down the East Hall. I'll come get you when it's time for your next fight. If you want to fight before that, knock on the door. Cool. Okay. Quiet. Someone's outside the door. Oh yeah? Hey, hi, what's going on? Go talk to Scar and his men. Maybe they could use some raw recruits. Ha! I'm Queen! What do I care what your name is? I'm Merzel, and I'm the toughest son of a rampager you'll ever meet. Listen, slad bait. I'm in charge. Without me, this gang's nothing. Take your best shot. Well, he's down, so... Good. Huh? Dizzy Gillespie just tears through him. Great. Okay. Well. What you got? Leather armor? Yeah. Leather armor. Okay. And an obsidian longsword. Alright, that's something. A club? A shield? And a bone borgard armor? Brigand arm armor is my guess. Okay. Brigandine, okay. Club. Oh. Shield. Keep misclicking. Got that too. Okay. Okay, alright, we'll get it all. Okay, so. That sexy shot is so good. Okay, so she's wearing leather leg armor, leather shield, leather chest armor, leather arm armor, bone longsword. Queen has leather arm, leather shield. Seems like that's all already covered. Let's see here. AC bonus 1. AC bonus 1. It's worth more money, but it's the same AC bonus. Yeah, okay. And not doing Vor already has, yeah. Sticky fingers. You have the sword. And you can't use any of this. No, you can use this. Okay. Go for it. Dizzy Gillespie has an obsidian Chotcha. Okay, so that's leg armor also. We did not pick up any leg armor. Bone longsword is 1d8 minus 1. Obsidian longsword, 1d8 minus 1. Okay. Well, I think that's all we got here. Hi, what's up? Hello. Who are you and what do you want? I'm Queen. It's nice to meet you, Queen. I'm Jalal. Why are you in here? I stole a loaf of bread to feed my family. They were starving. I had no other choice. A neighbor turned me in for the reward money. His family was starving too. Yeah, this is a great society. Have you fought in the arena? After I was arrested, I was immediately thrown into the arena with 5 other gladiators to fight a pack of screamer beetles. I was the only survivor. Luckily, I haven't fought since. Who else is in the slave pens? The only other person I've talked to is Trustee. Has anyone escaped? Has anyone escaped? Oh, my head! The pain! Are you alright? I don't know, I feel fine now. What happened? A sharp pain went searing through my head. So do they have like a thought blocker that keeps us from thinking of escaping or something like that? I can't sleep. Door. Door is locked. Okay. So if we want, I also went ahead and looked up a quick walkthrough just to make progress rather than meandering about for a bunch. And it seems to think I need to talk to this gentleman. Oh, you're Trustee. So you're the new gladiators. Pretty scrawny. You should be thankful you're here and not in the villages. Did I ever tell you about how I got here? No. I was a victim of circumstance. I was hired by a Templar who needed a guide to Rom. He wanted to surprise his brother, so it was just us two. He was jabbering about how much he hated walking when we were ambushed by a pack of Thrycreen. I fought off 6 of them, but the Templar died. Cool story, bro. I'm Queen. Yes, I remember you. I'm not so old that I can't remember a name. But we haven't met until today! So we haven't. No, well, I am the Trustee, and that is what you may call me, for I haven't any other name now. Nope, no other name. Good stuff. Why are you in here? I returned here and told the head Templar what had happened. He accused me of setting up the ambush and threw me in the slave pens to fight as a gladiator. Now I just take care of all the gladiators. Did you win your freedom? No, nobody wins their freedom from the pens. Who else is in the pens? Gilal is the woman who sits by herself. Scar and his gang are in the cell in the southwest. Mirzal and his gangs used to inhabit the northeast. Dinos has a special cell in the southwest. Mirlan, the weasel, is in a room to the west. Okay, well, what can you tell me about Gilal? She's a bizarre case. She was in here a week, fighting in arena contests. She disappeared for about a week and hasn't been the same since. She just sits there not talking to anyone. Anybody else interesting? What was Mirzal like? He was a bully, but a good gladiator, second only to Scar. And Scar? Scar's the toughest gladiator around, and the crowd's favorite in the arena. He rules the inner slave pens. Dinos? Dinos is an extraordinary cook. When the Templar of the Pens caught wind of his talents, Dinos was taken as his personal chef. Dinos hasn't fought in the arena since. He was moved into a suite of rooms to the south. How can I get to him? Because I think I found that locked door. I have a key. Go south. I'll be there in a second. Would you like to meet Dinos? Yeah, I would. Okay, let's... Yeah. I'm a fast walker. Okay, it's open. Don't tell anyone I did this for you. I'm going to get back to work. 200 experience. Why did we do that? Yeah, so this is exit save game, so that's why it did that there. Is there another way I get to the save game prompt? It's not obvious. Dinos, hi, buddy. Did you hear someone screaming? I'm Queen. I am Dinos. You must be new here. How can you tell? Let's just say you look a little wet behind the ears. Not that I'm anyone to talk. Gilal was screaming. Gilal, is she all right? She's in severe pain. No more time for talk. Take me to her at once. Take Dinos to Gilal? Yeah, sure. Let's go. I am assuming this is what I need to do. I didn't actually read this in the walkthrough or anything, but let's see. It just feels like it. Here you go, sport. Dinos lays his hands upon Gilal's head, concentrating. After a few moments, Gilal regains her senses and he turns to leave. It worked. I must go now. Each party member receives experience points. Wait, what was that? Talk to me in a second. Okay, I need to wait for him to go back. What just happened? Thanks for your help. It was uncommonly kind of you. How are you feeling? I feel great. The best I've felt in a long time. Thanks to Dinos, my head is perfectly clear. And escaping? In the northernmost monster pen, there is a secret passage which leads to the sewer entrance. It's a big hole in the northwest corner of the pens to the west of the kitchen. You just have to push the button in the corner of the pen and it'll open. Be careful of the guard posted there. I had to break something to distract him, but you can probably just kill him. Okay. Northernmost monster pen, secret passage, northwest corner, to the west of the kitchen. Okay. Thanks. So the kitchen was down here. So west of the kitchen is going to be over this way. Ah, and so it's in there. This is somebody's room. There's a lot of people here, and I don't seem to have another way of getting around, so we probably have to go through the kitchen. Door. Door is locked, appears quite sturdy. Thief, can you do stuff? I mean, you don't have any lockpicks or anything. I'm not entirely sure how it would work here, but... yeah, okay. Hey, buddy. I'm glad I could help Gilal. How did you heal her? It was a gift I was born with. Gilal's mind had been closed by the Templar so they wouldn't have to kill her. She knew something too important for the Templar to let anybody know. If she has info, why didn't you ask? Knowledge is both valuable and dangerous. I am happy here in the pens. Why find out something that could change that? Huh? Why is your cell so nice? I cook for the head Templar, so he makes sure that I'm not killed by the others. It may be a nice room, but I'm locked in here. I mean, kinda. You just left it... You mean locked in the pens. Okay. Who else? He tells us about this. Everybody, yeah. So, getting into there... I can talk to Trusty again. He seemed to be walking, like, counterclockwise, so... Or not. He must have parked somewhere. Where'd you go, Trusty, you weirdo? Scar. You're Trusty, aren't you? No, Merlon. Okay. Yeah, oh no, there you are. I see you're still alive. Still no gladiators last long. Did I ever tell you about the slave pens? Yes? No? Yeah, stuff about Draj. What else do you know about the pens? What do you want to know? You don't ever get out of here? Sure. They get dragged off to fertilize the fields every day. Good stuff. So you're not able to tell me anything about the actual... Yeah, okay. So... search through the wardrobe? Yeah. A piece of magic fruit. Well, hot dog. Anything else? This doesn't seem to do anything. No? Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, let's go hit up the other people sitting around here in this prison. Scar? I don't know you. You must be the new gladiators. I'm Scar and I run these pens. Don't cross me and there won't be any trouble, understand? Maybe after a couple more visits to the arena we could talk. Okay, well that was good. Who do we have over here? Scar's henchman. Okay. Are you a person? No. But you had a name. Merlon. Okay, let's talk to Merlon. Hello there. It's good to see you. Please forgive my appearance. I've been in here a while. That. Okay. I'm Queen. Oh. I asked him, you know, would I escape? Escape? I've considered it, but I don't have much chance of escaping by myself. Together we could do it. I'm sick of this place. However, first we will need money. How could I find money? Well, I happen to know the location of a very valuable gem. If you find it and bring it to me, I will be happy to apply the proper bribes to effect an escape. Yeah, sure. Where's the gem? It was owned by a slave named Semyon. He's chained up in the arena. It's probably still on his body. Yeah, sure. Here, and let me look at the manual really quick to see if there's a key I need to be pressing to actually initiate a save without quitting out of the game. Manual. How to play. Hotkeys on page 92. Yeah, let's go take a look. F1 saves game. Okay, good to know. Prison, first time. Okay, and it sounds like we have to go do some more fights, basically. Was there nothing else in here with these people who were talking, but... Yeah, okay. Or we can't. Door? This is the main door to the slave pens. But I have... Hey, TKO! Welcome, welcome! Everybody coming from TKO stream? Queen of Lasers. Former NASA astronomer, current video game idiot. So I still... Have I found a way to rest here? No, my people are still effed up. Yeah, this is by request. We're right now playing Dark Sun Shattered Lands. We are in this fantasy post-apocalypse where everything sucks. We are slave gladiators, because that's cool. Did I miss a spot to save here? Or to sleep? Firing. Okay, it is over here to the east. There's a fire ring. No, I need to open this door up here to get there. Okay. Yeah. Oh. thought it was... Wait, okay. Uh-huh. I think I missed it. Okay, hang on. So, I tried and the hay piles weren't actually doing anything for me. Yeah, TKO, this is a DOS game. This one. Okay. It's this here. The party rests. There it is. So now we're good? Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Okay. What? What? They think I'm escaping? What just happened? Oh my god. Alright. You didn't show up to fight. God damn it. Was it F2? Yeah. Load prison first time. Okay. Great. There we go. Queen, get up here. It's your turn in the arena. Yeah, okay. Follow him up. Give us a good show. Draw the battle out enough to make it interesting. Yeah, sure thing. Yes, enter the arena. So the one guy said there's a gem out here, so after we do this, we're going to have to try to find that gem. Hail our Lord Master, the great Tectoctile, whose protective wings smother us all in their malignant glory. That's a good sentence. No. So is this dead guy is supposed to have a gem on him? Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Dizzy Gillespie. Good. Okay, not doing Vor. Get in there. Sticky fingers. Good. Someday you'll hit somebody. Queen, let's... Let's do superior invisibility. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Did that work? Hard to say. Nothing. Good. Like, it's just kind of odd to me that, like, what is the motivating factor to give your character, like, not max on everything? Like, to see how well you can get through the game, or, like, to be all in on the role-playing? Is it... No, I don't care. I'll untie you. His body falls to the ground lifelessly. Nothing on the body. Okay, whatever. bird is anticipating lunch. Where is the gem? Oh, good. No? Okay. Are you Semyon? Who? What? Yeah, I'm Semyon. I have no idea where I can get water. You're the cleric? Yeah, sure, bless this guy. Good. We do it? Not a drop to drink. So... Mm-hmm. Where am I supposed to be getting a pot of water? Maybe that's something I can steal from the kitchen. But I do not have it now, so back we go. Yeah, I'm going back to the pens. So there's all the guards we fight if we don't just go right to the pens like we're supposed to. Alright. Interesting. Party rests. Sleep did. Okay. Well, that looks like water. What did I just get? What was that? I just picked up a little blue thing? Merlon's gem. Oh. Well, maybe that'll do it. Just bugging around. Okay, Merlon, you up here? How's it going? I've got the gem. Good. I'll take that. No. I said you wanted to escape. Okay, whatever. Sure, take it, buddy. Great. Now here's the plan. I have a secret patron in the city who bribed the guard captain. Even so, there might be some trouble, so it'd be better if we went separately. You can leave now. How do I get there? Go to the main gate and tell Kurzak I sent you. Go through the door to the west, then turn south. Follow the main passage as it turns west, then south. When it ends, turn west. Our patron will be waiting. Who's the patron? I can't say. If his identity were known, he would lose much. Probably his life. I must know more. I'll tell you some, but I hope you know better than to repeat it. I wasn't always a slave. My family was noble until Tektuktle ordered our house disbanded. My patron is someone still aligned with us. That's all I can say. No more of him. Why was your house disbanded? Openly opposed the brutality of the Templars. Yeah, that makes sense. Aren't you coming? No. No guest character system. Okay. See ya. Merlon sent me. Yeah, that guy's... These are great. The art here, like, hates these characters. You got here fast. Good to see gladiators so well and ready to fight. The crowd is waiting. Let's move along. Wait, no, but... So you and Merlon are buddies, huh? Just partners. Partnership only lasts until one side gets what it wants. Okay, buddy. All right. Door. And he said west, south, west, south. Okay. Bribe non-guard for an escape. One of the funny things I looked up about this game said that actually the saves grow in size tremendously as the game goes on. So it starts out and your save is like 15 kilobytes, and by the end it's over a meg. And on the old computers, it takes a while for that to actually happen. So that's southwest. South. Doop. We're gonna kill you so fucking hard. Yeah. And it apparently took some time to save on those old systems. Sound the alarms. Escaped prisoners. Whoa. No. Oh, crap. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. They're short on water, huh? Assholes. It's like in Dune, where the Baron Harkonnen has the palm trees visible to the populace that they keep watered just to demonstrate how much power they have over them. Dizzy Gillespie, masterful jazz musician, good fighter. Oh. Hi. Yeah, it's a full Templar. Pray to any gods you worship, your death has drawn nigh. Okay, people gain levels. What do we have? Key. Brigand leg armor. Chest armor. AC bonus 2. We have plenty of leather shields. Grab some grapes. +1 blood wrath. Guava. Sure. We'll grab some guavas. Yeah, I thought this was the guy we were supposed to talk to, but open. That's a sling. Money. Money. Got a nickel. And 20 cents. Well, I thought they're supposed to help. I wonder if getting the other guard alarmed then made that happen in a different way. Go get him, Dizzy. Dizzy, you can do it. It's kind of like, should I just have a party of all insects? They seem like the best. No! They're good until you need arcane magic. Okay, that makes sense. Do not hurt not doing vor. Queen, get him. Well, the main guards have kind of caught up with us here, it seems. Wow, a whole one. I mean, she is just using a sling. I have an actual sling of my own. Use it to hurl golf balls at the sides of buildings. It's fun. Magic goes crazy by the end. Yeah, that makes sense. Not doing vor. Guard. Dizzy, get up there. Guard. Oh, they do have ranged weapons. Well, okay, that does make it more complicated. Sticky. Good hit. Close that distance. Huh? Dizzy, you know what to do. Okay. Boy, we're really getting everyone out. And this is some music. Boy, they're really going after me. Not doing vor. Dizzy, can you get that guy? Oof. Giant on giant action. Okay. Well, now we got 2 more up here. Guard. Queen again. Get in there. We are almost dead, but let's see if we can get these last 2. Dizzy. Get in there. Yes.
I did it again!
Oh no, not doing 4 is down. Queen. Dizzy. There we go. Okay, and that actually levels us up that we can pick something here. So Queen can get... Domination. Well... And another for not doing vor. Sure, ego whip. Okay, well, we have basically killed every guard. Freedom? And that is all the time I have for tonight. Dark Sun Shattered Lands, classic old school AD&D stuff. Yeah, there's the next card. I knew it'd happen. No, she immediately gets back up, so I don't have to find a revive scroll or anything. She's doing okay. If you needed to see a picture, there she is. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank you, Kirkula, for the gift subs that put this game on the buy request queue. If you have a game you'd like to add to the queue, it's 5 gift subs. I do 2 of them a week, and I think I should be able to keep this up, at the very least, at the slightly reduced resolution until the awful cable company actually settles their shit. But that is it. This is a neat game. If you're down with this kind of stuff, yeah, this seems like a really solid one of these.